and pirouette, and releve, sachet, sachet, and oh, I didn't see you there. Today I've got my dancing shoes on because I'm at the dance studio at ISANA, but enough dancing for now. Let's go check out the school. Hey guys, it's Kayla from Scola. Today I'm in Los Angeles, California at ISANA Nascent Academy, 42nd campus. Let's go check out the school. So I'm joined today by Dr. Brown, the principal here. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure to have you guys on site.
Of course. So to get us started, I want to hear more about the mission.
Well, the mission of ISANA is that we want to provide all of our scholars with a diverse, equitable, and engaging learning experience.
That's awesome. And how are you really, implementing that in the classroom? We got to peek our heads into some of them, but I want to hear from you. What does that look like?
Specifically, I would say that we provide culturally responsive teaching. And so by that, we invite students' identities as well as their experiences into the classroom for teachers to use as a tool in order to educate them. So we want to make sure that the material that they're being instructed with is meaningful to them and that they can draw a connection to it.
Yeah, that's incredible you guys are doing that. So I'm joined today by Katie. She's an 8th grader here. So Katie, I hear you're really involved at school here. Tell me some of those clubs that you're a part of.
I'm the president of the Associated Student Body. I'm in the dance elective, and I am valedictorian this year.
Oh my gosh, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
So what would you say is your favorite part about going to school here?
I particularly like the performing arts that we have here. The shows that we put on are amazing, and I love being a part of them.
Yeah, well, especially if you're doing dance as well. I'm sure that ties right in with that. And I want to know, do you have a favorite class or a favorite teacher?
My favorite teacher would probably be my advisor, which is Mr. Quinones. He is a really good teacher, and he always points me in the right direction.
Well, perfect. That sounds like it's a really great fit for you to go to school here. Congrats on being valedictorian. So I'd love to hear 3 things that really stand out and make this school so unique.
Well, our VAPR program, which is Visual and Performing Arts, is a phenomenal program that's ran by our director, Ms. April Thomas. And so at this location, and in fact at all ISANA schools, we have a vocal instructor, an acting instructor, as well as a dance instructor. So it really allows the students that attend our campus to be able to receive instruction in those particular areas, and they actually demonstrate what they've learned by putting on shows for the families and the community at large.
Yeah, that's incredible. We're in the dance studio right now.
Yes.
Well, I've got to say that's really unique to have at, this level of education for them to be able to actually do that visual and performing arts in an actual studio.
Yes, thank you. The second aspect that I would say that is very meaningful to us is our co-teaching model. So we received a grant through special education funds, which pairs one of our resource teachers with an actual GE classroom instructor. And so then they learned 5 different ways in which to deliver instruction. And our data has actually showed that for the students that occupy the spaces with co-teachers, that their scores have actually increased. So that was really exciting for us.
Yeah, that is great. You guys are doing that.
The third thing would be our MathLit project. That is ran by Dr. Kirkwood and Dr. Waller. And so our teachers attend professional development sessions. They receive training on how to provide content-rich information for specifically students of color, and other students as well can benefit, but it's to show them how to have a value with learning math.
That is such a unique program, especially with a subject like math, where, for a lot of students, it might not be as engaging, it might be more hard to understand. It's a really great way to, bring value, like you mentioned, into that subject and make it more fun. So we had the chance to visit several of your classrooms, but how would you really describe the teaching and the learning that was going on in there?
I would say that the learning that's happening in the classroom is culturally rich. We want our students to be able to connect to what it is that they are learning, because we know that that will make the experience more meaningful for them. Specifically, you'll see small group instruction. We believe in students working in pods, and research has shown that when students are doing the talking, that means that they're also doing the learning. So you see a model in which you see a lot of our students having student discourse. They have table talk mats, they have math discourse cards, they have sentence frames. So we provide them with the foundation and the tools in order to have those engaging and meaningful conversations. You will also see possibly 2 teachers in a room. And this allows us to support our students with special needs. We do have a significant population, and so we try to provide them with as many resources as we possibly can. And we have seen that even our students that do not have special needs have benefited from having 2 credentialed teachers in a classroom. And so that is something that's really significant to us.
Yeah, those are all incredible programs. And I know you also have a big populations of students that English might not be their first language. Can you tell me about some of those programs that you have for them?
Absolutely. So every teacher is required to have a 30-minute time slot that is protected for designated ELD instruction. Every teacher is required to have an ELD objective. And so this 30 minutes that's set aside every day for students allows them an opportunity to become more acquainted with the English language, so to speak. It's a lesson that is geared towards helping them communicate like they are a native speaker of English. And so we also have integrated ELD. And by integrated, I mean that you get to see English language instruction happening for our ELLs throughout the instructional day.
Yeah, I'm sure that resource is so valuable, not only to the student, but for their families as well. So I'm joined today by Gianni. He's a 7th grader. So Gianni, tell me a little bit more what your favorite thing is about school here.
My favorite thing is the sporting events.
Yeah, what sports are you involved in?
Basketball and track and field.
So quite the athlete. What would you say is your favorite part of those events?
My favorite part is how the whole school can just come together and come in one place and just have a good time at the sporting events.
I love that. And I hear that you're not only an athlete, but you're also an actor. Tell me a little bit about that program.
Well, yes, we have this thing called VAPA, and it has vocals, acting, and dance. And we just perform these very wonderful shows that the parents can enjoy.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. My final question, who's your favorite teacher here?
My favorite teacher is Miss Soil. She's a very great teacher. She's here for her students and just to have a great time.
That sounds like you guys have a really great connection, and it's making this a really great experience. So I'd love to hear a little bit more about your campus and your community here.
Well, our 42nd Street campus is located, actually we're nestled right in Lamert Park. So we're right near Lamert Park Village. And so we really try to extend that village theme here on campus. So there's a strong sense of family here. We welcome our families onto campus. We operate as a family here. So the students and staff have expressed that they feel a lot of support. We also have our EXL programs, our expanded learning programs. So students who need after-school care can stay on campus, attend clubs, receive homework support, go to gardening classes, cooking classes, martial art classes. I mean, the list is endless. Sports, fitness. It's so exciting. And so they're able to stay on campus until 6 p.m.
Yeah, I mean, we're able to see some of those clubs that you have going on right now for that extended day learning program. And it is just so incredible seeing these students do culinary and dance and just all these things that they're passionate about. And you've got to say, parents, I'm sure, appreciate that so much, being able to know that their student has a safe place to be until 6 p.m. So then for any families who might be interested in enrolling their students here, where should they go to learn more information?
They can visit our company website, they can call us, and they can also come in for a school tour.
Perfect. You can also learn more at school.com. Thank you again so much for having us today. Well, that's a wrap at ISANA Nascent. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys at the next school. Signing off.